Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Hey guys, I checked my wireless sensor. It indicated that the temperature on this end of the greenhouse was 37 degrees, and on the opposite end back there it was 40 degrees. So I said, I'm not taking any chances. I've waited patiently all winter long for my tomatoes, and I don't want anything to stunt the growth. So I came out here and I lit some lamps, little vintage lamps I told you guys about, and I'm putting them on the brick here so the heat can rise up better, and I don't have to worry about the wind knocking them over, because if they tip over, they will just unignite, if that's a word. And the frame in this greenhouse is so secure. I have center blocks on the outside that don't allow it to move. So the cover, like I'm pushing up here, may go up and down, and I see a little condensation in here, but the frame itself won't move, so they're secure. These vintage lamps are secure on this concrete block bed. So I put the lamps, I put 3 over here close to where the tomatoes are, because that little heater right there kept the temperature in this area at 40 degrees, so we don't need them. And let me share this with you. After this cold snap, all of these utility carts that you see here that has my Meyer lemon, my grapefruit, and my Lisbon lemon, and my 2 Orion Satsuma here, and then this is a Miho Satsuma. I just want to share that with you. They will all be wheeled out of here, and because we're not supposed to get any temperatures below freezing, but some of these citrus trees can take down to about 27. But in the event that we do get an unexpected freeze, I will just go ahead and either bring them in the house or put them up against a brick wall outside and cover them. Not with plastic, but with frost cloths, burlap sheets, anything, just to save them, because all of my ceilings in the house will be on shelves or a table in here, over here, this platform, and then all down this pathway here. And you can see it while I was pruning tomatoes before the freeze. Now, look at those blooms. I don't want to lose these tomatoes. So I said, I'm not taking a chance. Let me get up, even though it's very early in the morning. I think it's 4:30. I want to come out here and protect them, but they're looking good, especially on this end, because as I said, it's 40 degrees right in here. Now I'm going to show you the other little heater. The light indicates that it's still working, but this area was a little bit cooler, so that's why I put the majority of the lamps here. So I'm putting one right here. I'm going to take it and move it there, and then I lit one of my candles with my rocket stove, and that's real warm. That'll keep this warm. You know what? I'm going to move this one right here, because this is in front of the heater. It doesn't need it. The heater is right there. I don't need it right there. I'll put it right here. And even over here, where the temperature is a little bit lower, the plants still look good. flowers still look good. So I'm glad that I came out here, and these plants have been growing since the end of the fall. So they will get pulled up in another month or so, and I'll put the new tomato plants, some of them, out here. When the cover goes off of the greenhouse, you can see condensation there. If you've been with me for a while, you know that I put a new cover on here every year. And you don't have to buy the whole greenhouse again. You can just buy the cover. But this greenhouse is really stable because I have 18-inch stakes. You can go back and check my previous videos, and you'll see that I have 18-inch stakes all the way down in the ground anchoring them. I got them from Home Depot. I didn't use the little flimsy stakes that came with the greenhouse. And these are the newer solar lights, and they give out a lot of light. And if you didn't know, paraffin oil, once the temperature reaches, I would say 37 degrees, it can coagulate almost like it's frozen, but it thaws out real quickly. I don't need these other lamps on out here. I think this is enough. This rocket stove, that lamp there, and then the 3 on the other side, I think will be enough. I forgot to bring my wireless thermometer out here, but everything's looking good. I gotta harvest this lettuce right here because it's getting ready to bolt, and I don't want it to be bitter. And I don't know if you remember all of the morning glories that Brian and Bria took the seeds out of the seed pod, and we put them in here because these spinach seeds were from 2016. They didn't germinate. And then I see another big head of lettuce I'm gonna harvest after the freeze. Yeah, and make sure that that doesn't go bitter. Somebody asked me about the most expensive spice in the world. Spice, rice. My husband used to make saffron bulbs there. They're doing well, but they need to get out into some real sun. Charlie Brown Christmas tree, you can see earlier I pulled the leaf off it, but it's doing okay. More morning glories, and comfrey needs to be watered. Celery, gooseberries. I brought this Mexican Petunia in hopes that I would be able to get some seed pods, but they're so tiny. I don't think I'm going to be able to collect them. But yeah, just standing back here, it feels pretty decent as far as the temperature is concerned. So I think everything will be fine. The weather report says it's supposed to thaw out and get up to 40. We're going to have a couple nights around 30 degrees. But the ice should have melted, and I can get out here and do some work. Hey guys, look at those tomatoes. I had to come out here and save my babies. Look at those. Beautiful. Beautiful tomatoes. So we're gonna have plenty real soon. I can't wait. And yeah, I gotta harvest some lettuce in here too. I don't want this to bolt and get bitter. And this is a tomato plant on the opposite side. And what's so weird about this plant, it was so wimpy, and as a seedling, I didn't think it was gonna make it, so I separated them and put it on this side so I can see if it would make it. And it indeed did. Let me step back so you can get a better view. It originates right here, and you can see a lot of the blooms here. So it's behind all the other tomatoes, but I'm glad I didn't throw it away in the compost, because we're going to be able to get some tomatoes off of this plant. Okay. I'm going to take this light back inside or out on the patio because I don't like to have a light out here to draw in any rodents that may be trying to seek shelter or insects. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had not planned to make a video. I just came out here to light some lanterns, and then I said, you know what? A lot of people have been telling me that they are going to get a greenhouse, and I just want to give them an idea of what they need to do. And look at the banana plants, guys. We're going to get a head start on them this year. I am so grateful that I thought to bring them, some of them inside. It's 4 here. It's another one over there in that corner. It's a lot of stuff growing on in here. I'll make another video of the greenhouse after I bring all my seedlings for my spring and summer garden out here. You guys know that I love you and God loves you too. Thanks for watching. Bye now.